Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're starting our first project of the 2026 season, a rustic garden teepee, a space to slow down and reconnect. It's also something we're creating for my granddaughter, just a little place where she can sit, we can read, and be in the garden with some shade and a bit of magic. We started right here in our backyard with a few birch trees that needed to come down. Birch is actually a newer tree for us. It's not something that grows in the tropics where we are from. And it was one of the first trees that really caught my attention, at least my attention. That silvery white bark, almost like paper, and the flexibility of the branches, there's just something about it. So instead of letting it go to waste, we decided to use what we had and turn it into something meaningful. Birch has a long history in folklore. It's often seen as a tree of new beginnings, of renewal, and protection. It's also one of the first trees to come back after disturbances in the forest, which makes it feel even more connected to fresh starts. Traditionally, it's been used in so many different ways. The bark for teas and extracts, the sap for nourishment, and the wood for building and tools. In arts and crafts, it's been used for basket, for containers, and simple structures like this tipi. It's one of the trees that really gives in a practical, resilient, and a versatile way. And also, like in the landscape per se, it adds such beauty um, during the whole season, and especially in the winter time when it has no leaves and that white paper white paper birch exposes the tree trunk white and beautiful. It's a really amazing tree. So we cut the trees, clean off the branches, and sized the poles to what felt right for the space. We kept the tops aside, knowing we'd probably use them later in the garden. This was our first time building something like this, so we kept it simple. We started with 4 poles and tie them together at the top, just to see the shape and get the feel of how it would come together. From there, we started adding more poles in between, slowly building it out until it felt balanced. Once everything was in place, we made the holes in the ground about 6 to 7 inches deep. Set each pole we set each pole in, filled it back with the same soil, and packed it down firmly. Simple, but it works. The inside space is about 8 to 9 feet wide, so there's actually room to step inside, to sit, to pause, and eventually to enjoy the shade as it fills in. The idea is to let the space come to life over time with climbing plants, flowers, and something that feels enclosed but still open. A place to slow down, to read, and to just be for a moment. There are still a few pieces we'll be adding, like planting the space and building out the surrounding area. In the next part, we'll share what we plant here and how this really starts to come to life. We're also going to be building a wobble fence around the teepee. And in this wobble fence, we're going to be adding a bit of compost, and we're going to be adding other flowers around, different from the vines. So it's going to look, very pretty, and beautiful. It's going to add an amazing beauty to our space. So in the next part, we'll share what we will plant here and how this really starts to come to life. And if you like to follow along, you're always welcome to subscribe and join. Thank you. With blooms and gratitude.